Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Dark Souls 2. We are here in the Iron Keep. Where did that guy come from? As I was saying, we are here in the Iron Keep, and we are about to have to fight Forlorn of an invader that we fought before, and I was thinking we'd try some fire magic on him. Give him a taste of the old Fire Reno. Can we actually do this? Will this work? Yes! Oh crap! Ooh. There we go. Alright. We're gonna step out here and the invader's gonna hop out at some point. Come on. Man, look, there's a fog door. Come on, where's this invader? Come on. We know you're coming. What triggered it? Was it us getting to here? No. Maybe we have to be fighting something for him to show up and ruin our lives. Or maybe he'll never come back. If he didn't, I won't be sad. Because fighting him was a pain in the junk. But it definitely felt like it was triggered by us walking across a certain threshold over here. Oh, man, we got some rickety stairs. We got a weird furnace doing stuff over there. Alright, well, we'll see if he shows up. If he does, we'll just be sad. I don't know what triggered him to spawn last time. And it's that not knowing that's so problematic. Alright. Oh, here comes another one. These knights just are coming out of the woodwork here. I don't know what's triggering them to run from so far away. That seems kind of almost glitchy. That they're kind of like running at us from really far away spots. Alright. It's obvious we will have to go inside of there to fight something. Or to get where we need to go. So we gotta find a way to turn this furnace off. So that's gonna be one of our first steps here, it looks like. Now, let's see, we got another bow guy here. Can we kill him from far away? Not from this far. Ow! It's hard to tell when he's shooting to know when to dodge, because our body's in the way. Okay, that's just dumb. If I could just lock on. It's been kind of like the story of this game. He is much more heavily armored than the other guys are. Look how little damage we're doing. It's insane. Woo! Got him. Alright. How would you even get up there? Is there a ladder? Oh, this ladder goes all the way up and all the way down. Okay, there's a lower level here that we're not seeing. Oh, there's a dude over there. Can we aim at him? Come on, let me aim at him. Alright. I wasn't two-handing the crossbow when I hit the button. I thought I was two-handing and I was going to zoom in. Oh, that was terrible. Well, I guess we're gonna run back. I'll leave the run back in. I'm gonna have to label these videos very well so that people know what they're gonna be tuning in for to see. Especially places like this where I'm dying so much. Man, we had so many souls on us. We've got to get those back. Alright. Get our shield out. There can't be that many knights left in here. After the shenanigans I've pulled here. Come on, buddy. Come on. See, there isn't a knight up there. Okay. There's the bow knight that I was wondering about. Okay. So that's those three down. And then there's no knight here. Like, there are no knights present. Right? No knights. And this guy. Okay. I kind of have their number. Ooh, a black steel katana? What is that? Oh, why am I carrying all these weapons? Black steel katana wielded by Elan knights, one of the sturdiest types of katana, preferred by masters of the quick draw. In the heyday of his land, the old Iron King fancied entertaining dubious and eccentric guests from faraway lands. Most of them were charlatans, but among the riffraff was an unusual knight from the Far East. He trained the Iron King's men in the sword in obeisance to his new lord. So, you know what's going to happen, right? That guy's going to spawn in. Or maybe not. Alright, come on. Gonna keep this pillar between ourselves and that guy right there for now. I thought there was a third that came at us. There is not right now, so we will get this guy's number. Ow! Well, he got our number once there. Alright. There's the third guy. We knew there were three of them. Why we didn't trust our own judgment, I don't know. Alright. We're gonna have to kill that other archer guy. That one. Let's get in the... I don't want to take forever killing this guy again. That worked. That was a lot faster. Ah, so once we turn off the furnace, we can run through there and kill that dude. That's how that's designed to work. Okay. So I guess we go down here. We have 19,000 souls on us. We have like a boss number of souls. Ooh. Nope. 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 Oh! Oh, something bad happened. What just happened? Get away from it. Oh, it lowered this so we can get to the other side. Okay. Oh! That's not a shield I have equipped. That was slightly, uncalled for. Man, 2 levels worth of souls. Do I go back? I say I'm going to go back, folks. I'm going to cut away. I'm going to go spend these souls, and when I come back, we will be back here at this location. Abrupt change of plans. Don't worry, we're getting right back to the Iron Keep in a moment, but I took those souls that we got, and I purchased a little bit of intelligence. And then I farmed a little bit more souls and purchased some more intelligence. So we have an intelligence of 10. I think we're going to get to at least an intelligence of 12, and we might try out some hex spells as well. Hey, if we're going to overlevel, we might as well try everything in the game. So, since we have a high enough intelligence, I think this character will now talk to us.
I sense power. Very well. From this day, you shall be my new human. I am Carillion. Carillion of the Fold. Surely you've heard the name. Now, do not be afraid. Let us explore the limits of sorcery.
For those who don't remember, we are here in No Man's Wharf, is where this character is. So I just wanted to see what's going on here.
The forces of magic and souls lie dormant in this land. It is a fitting place to hone my sorceries. I suspect that I may even conjure up new spells here. Sorcery is yet a mystery even to me. Let us mature together, young pupil. Use scrolls to unleash the power of sorceries. But the power of each scroll is reliant on that of its owner. The untrained cannot wield a scroll to its proper potential. Never forget, young pupil, there are no shortcuts to mastery. The forces of magic and souls lie dormant in this land. It is a fitting place to hone my sorceries. I suspect that I may even conjure up new spells here. Sorcery is yet a mystery even to me. Let us mature together, young pupil.
So is that the end of his dialogue?
Use scrolls to put the power of
Yeah, okay.
Never forget.
So, he can reinforce a pyromancy flame as well. So that's useful if you didn't have a branch of yore for the other lady. But he also sells a catalyst, which we can use, as we don't have one. Yes, we will buy a catalyst. What else does he sell? He sells 2 rings. He sells the Spell Quartz ring to increase magic defense. We have the +1 ring. We've already read that. He also sells the Clear Bluestone ring, which shortens spell casting time. A ring that belonged to Fiorenza, the only truly moneyed merchant in Volgan. Shortened spell casting time. Fiorenza used his riches to buy up trinkets of luxury and rare collectibles, but was ruined after years of excessive debauchery. It's no good. He sells Amber Herb, Twilight Herbs, and he sells Simpleton Spice. So if you needed one Simpleton Spice, he's got one here. And then he sells a plethora of spells. So, what does he have? We haven't been able to look at most of these because we haven't had the ability. So Soul Arrow we've looked at before. That fires a small Soul Arrow. Then we have the Great Soul Arrow, which we already have. The Heavy Soul Arrow, we have one already. The Great Heavy Soul Arrow, we also have already seen. Shockwave, Does not inflict damage, but unleashes a large shockwave, toppling opponents. Intended to stun opponents and make them vulnerable to attack, some call this child's play for an innovative caster, but it is a deadly tool. Also, the Soul Spear Barrage fires a flurry of Soul Spears, inflicts high damage when multiple spears hit. A reworking of an ancient spell concocted at the Melfian Magic Academy. A simple idea, but potentially highly effective when used properly, of course. And then Magic Weapon, which is cool because you can enchant your weapon with magic power. A sorcery that imbues weapon and other hand with magic. Adds magic damage to the types of damage the weapon already inflicts. Wielding a sword and casting a sorcery are two different things, and some members of the Melfian Magic Academy view these varieties of spells as impure. And he has Yearn. Creates a warm, soul-like orb that serves as a decoy to lure foes towards itself. People regret loss and yearn for what they do not have. Perhaps the name of this sorcery harkens to this irony. So we are going to buy some of his spells. We are going to buy the soul arrow that he has. Yes. And then we have 4,000 spells left. Let's buy magic weapon. Do we want magic weapon or do we want more soul? We can't use anything else. For right now, we'll buy magic weapon. Alright. Look at that. Now.
Young pupil, may we meet again in Majula.
Cool. So he's going to head to Majula. So now we can use spells. While we're doing this, while we're on this little tiny, like, couple minute sidetrack here, we are going to go ahead and head back to Majula, and let's go see if that crazy guy, what's his name? I don't remember his name. The guy that was in the chair. Let's see if he'll talk to us as well. And let's attune. Oh no, we already have one attuned, I think. I have one attuned here, so if I take Flash Sweat off for right now, and I go ahead and equip that, we should have a huge number, like 60-some soul arrows. And what we'll do is we'll swap out Pyromancy for that catalyst that we just bought, that we can use. There we go. We can now cast Soul Arrow, which goes pretty fast. Look how fast that casts. So we can now use that. We'll see how strong it is. I don't know how tough it is. We'll find out. First, we're going to set to this bonfire here. And let's go see if this guy in the, not a wheelchair, it was a throne or whatever. He was staring at the black, dark wall inside this cave, outside the Huntsman's copse. There he is. Let's talk to him. Will he talk to us now? Are we smart enough?
The dark stirs.
Oh, we might be.
I see it. The dark is sparked within you. My name is Falcon. I will trade with you. What do you need?
Awesome! So let's talk to him a bit.
This land lies closest to the dark. That is why I came here. This kingdom collapsed long ago. All that are left are either undead or hollow. Save a few misfits like myself. I went to a great school in the south, but neither sorcery nor pyromancy appealed. I learned nothing. Nothing at all. It was there that I happened upon the dark. It drew me in, the nebulous dark. Soon I was drawn to this land where dark runs deeper than anywhere else. Hexes originated here in ancient times. They were once a form of sorcery, but the practice was lost, then later rediscovered. Those devoted to hexes are a lonely lot, but nevertheless they give their life to their art. Such is the fate of we practitioners of dark. What drew me to the dark? I do not know. Hexes are more than mere tools to me. I feel affinity and warmth, something universal, nostalgia even. Those who discover dark, realize this, and they never come back. This land lies closest to the dark. That is why I came here. This kingdom collapsed long ago. All that are left, save it.
Alright, so that's all his dialogue. What does he sell? Alright, he sells the Chaos Rapier, which has a lot of stat requirements, but it looks like it scales with fire damage, or is that faith? Yeah, no, fire... Weird. I always find it strange that faith doesn't have a scaling in this game. Okay. So it scales with fire damage. The Chaos Rapier, Rapier of Darkness and Chaos. Once a brilliant young sorcerer cast away his earthly desires, devoting himself entirely to the dark that bewitched him. Nebulous, inky, and serene, the dark holds an allure matched only by the fear it strikes in men's hearts. Could it be nature holding a mirror to mankind? The Archdrake's Staff requires 15 faith and 18 intelligence, so it's more than what we can use. Huh. Weird. Okay. A staff of members of the Archdrake sect of Lindelt, a catalyst for sorceries and hexes. In Lindelt, known for its clerics and their miracles, sorcery is believed to be a profane practice. But as with anything, such beliefs are part faith and part front, and this staff was born of that hypocrisy. We have an Archdrake Chime, sacred chime used by members of the Archdrake sect of Lindelt, the catalyst for miracles and hexes. The land of Lindelt is governed by stringent laws, and those who dare defy them are punished without mercy. It is often the sinful who seek piety, spurred only by a selfish desire for salvation. And we also have a Chaos Shield. Shield of Darkness and Chaos. Once a brilliant young sorcerer cast away his earthly desires, devoting himself entirely to the dark that bewitched him. Nebulous, inky, and serene, the dark holds an allure matched only by the fear it strikes in men's hearts. Could it be nature holding a mirror to mankind? So some pretty cool items here, including a staff and a chime. We can use this chime, which has B dark and B scaling for dark and lightning. I don't think it's as good as the chime we have. So that's not as good. And then we also have this staff. He sells, looks like a ring. The Ring of Life Protection. Nullifies death but breaks. Divine Ring that watches over one's life. Created by the students of Ivory Roan's Sage of Lindelt. Its great protective power will protect you from any loss upon death, but after the power is spent, it will break. So that, if you have 1,000,000 souls on you, you could equip that, and then hopefully if you die, you won't lose all your souls. He sells Dark Pine Resin. Apply Dark to right-hand weapon. I think we've read this before. Applies Dark Flame to right-hand weapon. The effective weapon inflicts dark damage for a short time, particularly effective against enemies that fear dark, such as clerics and magical creatures. And finally, he casts some spells. And this is one I want to get to. Dark Orb. Ooh, we can actually use Resonant Soul. Whoa, I don't like that. Okay. He sells a miracle, Magic Barrier. Alright, so he sells some stuff here. So he sells the Magic Barrier Miracle. A miracle encasing the body in a magic barrier. Increases resistance to magic, lightning, fire, and dark. This miracle is said to shields caster with the rock's armor, and was common amongst the wizards and knights of Mira. We have Dark Orb, a hex modified from an old sorcery by Galea, the father of hexing. Does it show how much damage that does? No. Just our status. Sorry. Fires a heavy orb of darkness. To use hexes, equip a sacred chime or staff. So we have the regular Dark Orb spell, which is the basic hex spell. Dark Weapon, so enchant your weapon with the power of dark. Falcon the Outcast applied his art to transform magic weapon into a hex. Adds dark damage to the types of damage the weapon already inflicts. Those who choose the path of dark are admonished by all manner of sorcerers, but this does not stop the curious from being drawn to this strangely alluring craft. Resonant Soul. A hex that distorts the power of life, emits a dark mass at the cost of souls. Can be used even without souls, but at greatly reduced strength. So that, I don't know if I want to use a spell that uses up our souls. Great Resonant Soul. A hex that distorts the power of life, emits a large mass of dark at the cost of souls. Can be used even without souls, but at greatly reduced strength. Resonant Flesh. A hex developed independently by Outcast Falcon transforms a certain number of souls into HP over a period of time. Something gained, something lost. And then finally, Resonant Weapon. A hex developed independently by Outcast Falcon transforms a certain number of souls into attack power over a period of time. Something gained, something lost. Well, look at that. Well, I'm going to buy Dark Orb just so we have a copy of it. In case we get to the point where we can actually use it. We need 12 intelligence, and we're going to get there. I'm going to get us to at least 12 intelligence.
Come again, as you like.
So it doesn't look like...
Is always within you.
It doesn't look like he's going to leave. I'm going to go buy, just while we're thinking about it. I think, sorry to get so distracted doing this, but... I'm pretty sure Stade has some Dark Orbs as well, if I remember correctly. He also had that spell. So I'm going to go buy that from him. Let's see. Didn't you have Dark Orb? Yeah, there it is. He also has Dark Hail, which needs 19 intelligence. What are the other two he has here? It looks like 19 intelligence is kind of where we need to get to. Dark Fog, that's not handy. And that's a homing dark spell at 40 intelligence. It apparently is super scary. Let's buy this other dark. And while we're here, before we head back to the Iron Keep, let's test out our newfound fun. See, look at that. Okay, that's not good. We're gonna die here. So, that's never happened before because we've never come down those stairs before. We've always come up. Let me go grab those souls real quick. Here, let's get our mace back out. There we go. There we go. Alright. So here's the thing. This soul arrow did a reasonable amount of damage, and we are horrible. Like, our stats are awful for this. I want to see how much damage it does to this dude over here. Like, look at that. Look, we can be super far away. Whoops. Ow. This fireball spell's rather good. But look. We're at a distance. We're fighting this guy. And we could be using the binoculars to snipe him even if we wanted to. Now that archer is just the dumbest thing in the world, but whatever. Like, look how easy this is. And we still have 1,000 uses of it left. I don't know why we're suddenly heavy. Oh, apparently this weighs enough, that's a problem. We don't need to carry that with us if we have this. Because this is way better than the bow and arrow. Like, way better. So if we just equip the binoculars here, we can snipe with soul arrow when we need to. Yeah! Alright, folks, we are now a mage. Well, a little bit. We're not the best of mages. But we're getting there. And we're going to have hexes eventually. We're going to be able to use all the magic. Because remember, with our ring, we're at our 55 faith. We're awesome. We've got everything we need. Alright, folks. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to head back to the Iron Keep. And as we talked about before, I am going to make my way back to the little bridge where we left off at the beginning of this episode, and we will pick back up. So we will see you there. Actually, oh, we're at 25 minutes. I tell you what, this little detour has changed the plan a little bit, but let's take a moment and see how strong this is on these enemies that we're fighting now. Let's see if this has any effect. It probably doesn't, but might as well try it out real quick. Come on, guy. Come on, dude. Yeah, look at that. 118 damage. Like, even that is reasonable for what we're getting out of it. Compared to our mace and compared to what our other stuff does. Oh, yeah. Alright, folks, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut away for this episode. When we come back, we will fulfill our promise of heading back to that bridge. We will see you there in the next episode of Gaming with Grug. Thanks for watching. Please tell your friends, enjoy sorcery responsibly, and as always, we hope to see you soon.